The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
คืนนี้ลองเต็มจอน่าจะได้ดื่มด่ำเต็มจอมากขึ้นบนนี้ใช้ G-Fast ทดลองใช้เดือนนี้เดือนเดียวนะเรามาลองแบบเล่นวันนี้เราจะเล่นเควสเทพเจ้าบทเพลงของดวงจันทร์สุนตาฉากที่4กิจกรรมยังไม่ได้เล่นนะเดี๋ยวจะเล่นอันนี้ก่อนเปิดโหมดมุ่งเน้นเควสแล้วเป็นเควสเทพเจ้าล่าสุดต่อจากคราวที่แล้วที่เป็นฉากที่3
Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch.
เดี๋ยวขอเคลียร์อีก ID หนึ่งใน iPad แป๊บหนึ่งเดี๋ยวอันนี้รอก่อนฟังเพลงไปก่อนแป๊บหนึ่งเพิ่งว่างช่วงจะเที่ยงแต่ดีวันนี้แบบว่ากินอิ่มช่วงเช้าก็เลยไม่ได้หิวมากอาจจะกินแบบบ่ายสามไม่ถึงบ่ายโมงบ่ายสามเห็นว่าฉากนี้น่าจะยาวกว่าฉากที่แล้วอีกนะเพราะว่าน่าจะยาวกว่าน่าจะยาวจริงเดี๋ยววันนี้ทีมที่จะใช้เป็นทีมพี่ฟินแล้วกันแต่ว่าคราวที่แล้วใช้ทีมของสเกอร์ก็เรียกว่าจบไวแบบดาเมจมันแรงอะจบไวเดี๋ยวแต่ว่าอาจจะไม่ค่อยได้ดื่มด่ำกับสกิลของจันทราคราวนี้เลยลองดูว่าถ้าเอาจันทราจะเป็นอย่างไรนะจะไหวไหมแล้วก็ครั้งนี้จะเล่นเนื่องจากว่าเล่นในคอมเนาะจะเขาเรียกว่าเนื่องจากเล่นในคอมก็คือจะใช้จอยเล่นอาจจะไม่ค่อยถนัดเท่าไหร่เพราะว่าเกมจริงปกติเล่นแต่ใน iPad อาจจะไม่ค่อยถนัดเท่าไหร่จะค่อยๆเล่นกันไปแล้วกันวันนี้
The criteria for certificate exams are straightforward enough. What it really comes down to is whether you are willing to put in the time. If you study and practice, then it's really not all that difficult.
โอ้ยเดือนนิดเดียวคือมาเลยอ่ะอุ้ยมาตัว
Do you think the others are making good progress? Hope it's all going smoothly.
คราวที่แล้วเราสุดที่ตอนไหนนะเราได้จันทราสีรุ้งให้อเลจิโน่ไปแล้ว
All is well, thank you.
เราก็เลยกลับมา
Nefer and Yehuda had to stay at the curatorium to wrap things up, so they won't be joining us for now.
เหมือนจะได้
I ran into Miss Nefer and Miss Aino on the way back.
ชาร์จแบต
Their work is still in progress, so I suspect they won't be back for a while either.
You seem rather cheerful today, Mr.
อารม
Flint.
ณ์ดีเหรอ
I certainly am. I achieved what I set out to do and came away with more than I bargained for.
ผลประโยชน์เหรอ
Fighting alone can get quite
สะ
tedious,
สมหรือเปล่า
but I had the good fortune to run into a pair of brave young warriors.
อุ้ย
We meet again.
อุ้ย
How have you been?
Albedo, what are you doing here?
ไม่เจอกันตั้งนานเลย
Thankfully, Tracking you down turned out to be a lot simpler than we
เอาแน่นอนอยู่
envisaged.
แล้วเราไปอยู่ใน
These
ตำ
two
แหน่ง
courageously lent me a hand while I was fighting the wild
2 คน
hunt. When they told me they were Servarka's colleagues, it all made
2
sense.
คนและอีกคนนึงใคร
And given how people of outstanding talent tend to cross paths, it's no wonder you're already acquainted.
So, who's your travel buddy, Albedo?
Why don't you come and introduce yourself?
โอ้ยตื่นเต้นไหมโอ้ยน้องหล่อมาก
A gentleman of few words, I see, and a rather stern countenance.
ไม่ใช่
I presumed you were acquainted with him.
เขาเป็น
Is
เพื่อน
that
แต่
not
ว่า
the
เขา
case?
เปลี่ยนไป โอ้ my god ดูลิน โอ้ my god
It's nice to meet you again. We've technically met before.
อุ้ยแล้วคนพากย์เสียงก็คือแบบ
Wait a sec. You're Minnie Durin.
That's right.
จำได้ด้วย
It's me. I'm glad to see you again.
By the way, he says it's okay if you drop the mini.
Yeah, I'm not as mini as I used to be.
Interesting, isn't it? The first step towards blending into human society appears to be reflecting on whether one's name really reflects who they are.
เอ
Wow,
อ
you look so different. In a good way, of course. It's great to see you looking so healthy.
Thank you, Paimon. And although you're as mini as ever, I understand that diminutives don't always convey endearment.
ไอ้ยา
I'll be sure to simply call you Paimon as a sign of my great respect for you.
ไอ้
Wow, you're such a smooth talker now. Paimon could get used to this. From now on, you may refer to her
แล้ว
as
มันก็
her
ยังตัวน้อยอยู่
Personally, I think our little Paimon is the perfect size. When people call her little Paimon, it's just because she's so adorable that they can't help themselves.
นี่
If
เป็นไง
that's
ล่ะ
not a sign of endearment, what is?
โอ้เป็นไง
You're
ล่ะ
absolutely right, Miss Lauma. My brother still has a long road ahead of him when it comes to understanding human relationships.
เออ
Anyway, speaking of long journeys, didn't sorry,
เขาเลยไม่ได้หายไปไหน
Columbina leave with you? How come she isn't back yet?
She's been catching up with old friends. Wouldn't be surprised if she stopped for a cup of tea or 10 on the way back. Uh-oh. People are talking about me. Hope it's nothing negative.
Judging from your
I did
expressions,
too.
I'm guessing it all went well?
It's getting crowded here. I'll go grab some chairs.
No need. This is a job for an alchemist. I'll whip some up momentarily.
โอ้จะใช้
Thank you for your
Hello,
hospitality,
hello.
ladies and
Hello.
gentlemen, but I was merely escorting my friends back.
ไอ้ยา
I'll be meeting Sandrone shortly, as we still have some things to discuss. It's been a pleasure,
อ๋อจะกลับไป
everyone.
หาแซนโดรเหรอ
But this is where I'll say
เอ
goodbye.
อกลับไป
We
หาแซนโดร
really appreciate your help.
ขอบคุณที่ร่วมมือกับพวกเรา
Oh, come on. Spare the formalities. I'm just glad I could help out some true friends.
อืมดูแบบว่า
I understand.
ดีอ่ะ
Well, bye for now, Harlequino.
ไว้เจอกันอเล็กจิโน
Oh, this place is hopping. It's probably a good thing one of us left. Otherwise, we might not fit all these people in.
Are you saying we're
They
about to
didn't do
run
that.
out of chairs?
As a matter of fact, I am. Come on
Mikhail.
in and see for yourself.
ฉากที่ 4 เปิดแล้ว เรียบร้อย เตรียมตัวเควสเทพเจ้า รอบนี้จะเป็นอย่างไร โอ้เจอเดนสเลฟด้วย พี่เดนมา
I overheard your little chit-chat outside, by the way.
นี่พวกเธอ
With Miss Columbina's
ประตู
colleague gone, we should be back to the
โอ้โห
original
ดีนะ
crew
ได้
plus
ยิน
the
ที่หน้า
other
ประตูด้วย
colleagues I brought in.
ก็ยังมีเพื่อนร่วมงานของฉัน
Though it looks like we have another new face.
อ้าว
Someone else
เขามา
managed
โดย
to
ไม่
rope
รู้
in a
ว่าเป็นเพื่อน
colleague
ใคร
too.
เดี๋ยวถ้าเป็นตัวร้ายขึ้นมาทำไงเนี่ย น่าจะหาพวกเรา
Frankly, you and Paimon are the only people I know
รู้
here.
จักแค่เรา2 คนเนาะ
This here is Deanslip, colleague of to that's greatest guide, Paimon, and greatest adventurer, the traveler.
นักผจญ
Not
ภัยที่
exactly
แข็งแกร่งที่สุด
colleagues,
เคลมตัวเอง
more
ซะ
sort
งั้น
of friends.
When someone else jumps in to do the announcing, you know you're speaking to someone important.
ไม่แนะนำชื่อตัวเอง
Let's hear what he has to say.
Note to self. Once Paimon knows your name, the rest of the world will soon
ไพมอนพูดเร็ว
follow.
ไป
When he comes
พูดไม่
looking
ทั
for
นไพ
us,
มอนอ่ะ
it's usually something important. Paimon's guessing you've heard about the wild hunt then.
From the looks of it, you're about to hold a meeting. If I were to say that the wild hunt is our mutual enemy, would that earn me a seat at the
เป็นศั
table?
ตรูของฉันเหมือนกัน
As the
ก็คือ
saying
พอจะ
goes, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Mr. Dainsleif, there's a seat with your name on it. Though, I can't promise the same for everyone else. Hey, Albedo, think you can rustle up a couple
อ้าว
more
ไปดู
chairs?
ใช้
After all this time apart, Grandmaster Varka's
But
first
there's a
order is
good-
to rustle up a couple more chairs. I've missed
ใส่
this.
เก้าอี้ไป
Is he being sarcastic?
Hey, he's your brother. Why are you asking us?
I've still got a lot to learn about the nuances of human conversation. Trying to decipher Albedo's way of speaking has been like jumping in at the deep end.
Oh, good point. Paimon gets you now. Don't sweat it. There are people who go their whole lives without getting the hang of it. You're ahead of the game already.
อืมแน่นอนโอ้ยซึ้งด้วยมีน้ำตาด้วย
I wonder what's taking Nefer so long.
มีน้ำตา
Perhaps
ด้วย
you
อ่ะ
should go and check in with her. If anyone can hurry her along, it's you.
เป็นตัวเลือกที่ดีที่สุดยามเชิญคุณเนเฟอร์แล้วนะ
I just got back from the
Hey.
curatorium. Besides, aren't you curious?
Miss
Fin,
Nefer
long
doesn't
bay
strike
dung
me as the type to share secrets. And since gathering intel is her specialty, I'm guessing she'd prefer to keep her methods confidential. Under such circumstances, would it not be tactless?
อ้า
Oh,
วเราคิดว่า
but
เรา
it's
มาก
fine for me
เอ
to
อนั่นสิแล้ว
impose.
เรามากไปแล้วไม่เป็นไรหร
What
อก
can I say? You have an unrivaled ability to garner
อ๋อเพราะ
people's
เขาถึง
affection,
ได้
Miss
มาก
Moonchanter.
อื่นได้ง่ายก็เลยแบบ
Besides,
รบกวนคุณผู้หญิง
You have far more in
ไปคุย
common with her than
น่า
I
จะดี
do.
กว่าอ๋อ
All right then.
ได้ ได้
Impressive. She barely fought back.
As I'm sure Miss Lauma will realize soon enough, the trick in life is to always pitch in with other people's responsibilities so that you can be selective with your own.
เบรกรับบางสิ่ง
Another trick is to simply hide in the background.
Spoken like a true sage.
อ้าวนี่มันยังคิดอะไรกันนี่
Looks like we've got some time to kill before the
เข้าไป
meeting.
สู่ด้านในว่าเหมือน
Let's take a little breather, folks.
อ้าวได้พักกัน
Feel
ก่อน
free
วะ
to chat amongst yourselves. We'll get down to business once the other two arrive.
อ๋อโอเค เตรียมต่อไปใช่ไหมช่วงพักเดี๋ยวคุยกับอุ้ยดูลีนอ่ะดูลีน
You're both awfully quiet. Why don't I start us off with an icebreaker?
ชุดสวยอ่ะ
Much obliged.
Have either of you ever had your portrait painted?
ดูน่ารัก
If not, I'd be glad to help.
That sounds like a lovely idea. You know how to paint then?
ว่า
I
เก่ง
dabble occasionally.
ไอ้ยะ
He's an excellent painter.
เก้าอี้คนมั
Tables,
งกรเขา
chairs,
ไว้เก่งหมดเลย
people, dragons, you name it. He'll paint it for you.
I'm flattered.
ได้เหรอ
If I ever get the chance, I'd like to give it a try myself.
วาดยังไงจะ
I'll bear that in mind. Anyway,
ชอบภาพแบบไหน
how about you, Durin? What sort of portrait would you prefer?
ชอบภาพแบบไหน
Oh, I'd be fine with anything.
อะไรก็ได้
Whatever style feels best to you.
Very well. Then I'll play it by
ไปตาม
ear.
ความรู้สึก
You can replicate any style I want.
I can try. If you show me a sample, I'll do my best to match it.
Thank you. In that case, I'll dig up some reference material for you.
ไหนพี่เดนว่า
Is there something you'd like to say to me?
มาได้ยังไงมาทำไมนี่
Why'd you just show up here without even giving us a heads up?
If you think back to our previous
ก็จริง
interactions,
นึกใหญ่ส
you
มัย
may
ประมาณ
recall that that's hardly out of character for me.
You do have a point there. Oh yeah.
หา
You
ที่
need to
พัก
find
ได้ยัง
somewhere to stay the
พัก
night
ที่ไหน
too, right? Wanna tag along with us?
อาจจะมีส่วนลดก็ได้มาพักกับ
We might get
เรา
a group
ใช่ไหม
discount.
Sure, let's do that.
Great! Paimon will handle it. And in return, we can get Dainslift to be our very own personal bodyguard.
เยี่ยมไปก็เป็นผู้คุมกันของเราแล้วสินะให้เดนมาคุมกันด้วย
If that's what you had in mind, you should have said so sooner. I'd be happy to help.
Oh, okay then. Paimon was only kidding, but good to know. Anyway, since we're all here together, we might as well watch each other's backs. That's just what friends do, right?
Indeed.
เป็นเพื่อนกันเนาะ
Thank you.
เย่ต่อไปพี่ซีนดับเบิลพี่ซีนคุยกับลุงวาก้าแต่วาก้าตัวใหญ่จริงอ่ะพี่ซีนว่าตัวใหญ่แล้วอ่ะลุงวาก้าตัวใหญ่กว่าอีกอ่ะโอ๊ยกดผิดตัวใหญ่กว่าจริงๆนะไอ้ยะคุยกับลุงวาก้าไหม
Truth be
โอ้โห
told,
เราตัวเล็กไปเลย
I can't remember the last time I was in a meeting with so many people.
You're not alone there, my friend. The Lightkeepers also struggle to bring everyone together for a serious discussion.
I don't doubt that. I've only ever met two Ratniki, one being you, and the other being that young guy, Itlua.
Itlua is a good apple. I'll give him that. He's kind, honest, and regularly delivers supplies to my lighthouse. A true Ratnik to the core. In that sense, he puts me to shame.
So you're what? A fake Ratnik? That's what it sounds like you're saying. But I get the feeling that's not quite what you meant. Come on, why the awkward silence?
วาก้าเขามีสีหน้าด้วย
Sorry. I'm not even gonna bother trying to hide it. You've known
คุณ
all
ก็รู้ว่า
along,
เรื่องนี้มัน
haven't
ตั้
you,
ง
my
นานแล้ว
friend?
ไม่ใช่หรือ
Now that was an awkward silence.
Let's just keep this between ourselves. Probably best if Itlua doesn't know,
มันมีเรื่องอะไรกันนะ
That goes without saying. Gotta be careful what you share with youngsters, after all.
Anyone else in the know? Let me guess. The Traveler and Paimon?
It's dangerous being too sharp for one's own good, you know.
Then, in the name of the Animo Archon Barbados himself, I swear, you're secret safe with me.
ขอสาบานต่อใส่ลง
When
บา
we
บา
went for drinks, you said that you and Barbados were practically best
แล้ว
buds.
คำสาบานนี้จะเชื่อ
In the
ถือ
light
ได้
of that claim, do you really expect me to take your oath?
Of course. Just as long as you don't go spreading around the fact that I'm close with Barbados, all right?
Fair
ข่ม
enough
ขู่กัน
then.
ไปกันมา
Nothing like a bit of mutual leverage to seal the bonds of friendship.
นะเป็นช่างเรื่องน่ายินดี ก็คุยค่าเวลาเนาะรอสาวสองท่านนี้มา ยังไงเนี่ยเฟอร์ยังไงเนี่ยเฟอร์ยังไง
Ah, Miss Nefer, you made it after all.
เจ้านายที่เคารพรัก
But what about Yehoda?
I'm here to give you an update on how things are going on our end.
ว่า
Once this is over, I'll be heading straight back to continue my work. I left Yehoda back at the curatorium to watch over things while I'm gone.
อ๋อดูแล้ว โอเค
So much for just this once.
ส่งไปแล้วไปกลับ
ของทั้งหมดกี่คนวะ
ส่งไปแล้วจบปั้นส่งไปแค่2คนที่แม่บอกให้ส่งเพิ่ม
She remembers and suddenly decides
คน
to
อื่นที่แม่
back
ส่ง
out.
ให้แล้วปั้นไม่ส่งให้อีก
อ๋อแล้วนกกับ
Did you say something, Mr. Varka?
Huh? I didn't say anything. Right, Flints?
ไม่ได้พูดนะ
Must have been a frog.
เมื่อกี้ก็เลยไม่ได้อ่านเลย
They get so noisy around here.
ว่าแต่คุณจะโฮดะฉันมารายงานข้อมูลหลังจากจบการประชุมแล้วกะจะไปตรวจสอบเรื่องของผู้ราชจันทราต่อยังไงก็ต้องกลับไปแล้วงั้นให้จะโฮดะรอฟังคำสั่งที่เคหะแห่งความลับและกันอ๋อแค่ครั้งนี้ครั้งเดียวนะอะไรสิเธอนึกได้แล้วกสิทธิ์จะขึ้นมาทำไง เมื่อกี้คุณบอกกันได้พูดอะไรไหมยังไม่ได้พูดอะไรใช่ไหมคงจะเป็นกบหรือมั้งกบแถวนี้ช่างมีชีวิตชีวาซะจริงบางครั้งก็จัดคอนเสิร์ตก็ได้เหรอ
Anyway, before we begin, there's a few introductions to make. Let me start by saying that it's an honor to be speaking before so many distinguished colleagues and collaborators.
ใช่ต้องแนะนำให้เนเฟอร์รู้จักหน่อยเพราะว่าเพิ่งมาเจอกัน
First up, we have Miss Lauma. As Moon Chanter, she's the leader of the Frost Moon Scions, a local religious community in Nodcry. Then there's Miss Nefer, boss of the Curatorium of Secrets, an intel gatherer extraordinaire. Nefer is leading the investigation into Rerer's background, assisted by Yehoda and Lauma. From the little I've heard, they're making some great progress. Over here, we have Mr. Flint's, a ratnik and guardian of the abandoned lighthouse. In our last operation, he courageously distracted the wild hunt to buy time for the rest of us.
เพื่อซื้อเวลาให้ทุกคนได้ลงมือกัน
For those of you who've never met, this is Mr. Albedo, a renowned alchemist and captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation
มา
team.
ไกลอยู่นะ
By his side is a
กล้อง
new
อัศวิน
face
แห่ง
for
ความ
us
ใน
all,
ในมสแตท
and
และ
myself
ผู้เล่นชื่อได้
included.
มาพร้อมกับ
Mr.
เพื่อนใหม่
Durin,
คือคุณ
who's
ดู
come
ริ
to lend his aid.
มังกรดูรินของเรานะครับอู้เห็นแล้วก็
Next up, we have the Moon Maiden and former Fatui Harbinger, Miss Columbina.
เทพธิดาแห่งจันทราและยังเป็นอดีตผู้บริหารฟาทุยตอนนี้ไม่เป็นแล้วเป็นอดี
Then
ต
we have the Traveler, who's earned more titles than I could possibly hope to list out, so I'll spare you the
ขอ
rundown.
พูดถึงเรื่องนี้แล้ว
And Paimon, the ultimate travel companion and quite possibly the best guide in all of Teyvat.
สุดยอดผู้นำนะผู้นำ
Wow! That's a lot of people! Great turnout!
ก็งานครั้งใหญ่อาจจะยังไม่ใหญ่มากยังไม่ใหญ่สุดเดี๋ยวจะมีใหญ่กว่านี้มา
Looks like you might have another job coming your way. So,
ต้องมีใหญ่
congratulations on the booming business, I guess.
อาจจะได้รับคำขอใหม่กิจการรุ่งเรืองถือเป็นเรื่องดีเสมอ
You think I haven't got enough on my hands as it is? Who's looking for me now?
ใครจะทำหาฉันนะ
That would be me, Miss
แต่มี
Nefer.
เรื่องจะขอร้อง
I have a commission for you.
มาถึงเพิ่งรู้จักกันก็ขอร้องเลย
And you are?
ยังไม่
Who I am doesn't matter right now.
ไม่บอกด้วย
What does matter is that I'd like you to gather more intelligence about the Recher of
ซึ่ง
Solnari.
เป็นเพื่อนกันไงผู้ล่าจันทรากับเดนเป็นเพื่อนกัน
Well, it's not as if we never take on anonymous commissions. But in your case, I'll have to decline. I'm going to take a wild guess and say your job's probably more hassle than it's worth.
It's my eyes, isn't it?
เอ้ย
Conrian, I assume. And what's with the mask? Are you trying to hide your identity? In any case, the fact that you're even still alive raises an awful lot of questions for me.
ก็ถือว่าหายากมากแล้วเฮ้ยแต่เขาเป็นอมตะนะมันจะอยู่ยากเลยเหรออยู่รอดมาจนถึงตอนนี้ก็ไม่น่ายากมั้ง แนะนำเขาไป
My name is Dainsliff.
นั่น
And yes, I am from Conria.
แล้วเขาเคยเป็น
As
คน
I'm
รู้จักเขา
sure you're aware, the
เนเฟอร์
Recher
ได้
of
เห็นในความ
Solnari's
ทรง
real
จำแล้ว
name
อะ
is Rerir.
ต้องรู้แล้วว่าเดนสเลฟคือ
He
คน
was
ที่แบบ
once
เป็นเพื่อน
an acquaintance of mine.
Really? Then you must have been quite an influential figure yourself.
You flatter me, but none of that matters anymore. My point was simply to clarify why I have asked Miss Nefer to investigate Rerir's background.
เรื่องของเรเลอร์ก็เท่านั้น
So you're both from Conria, and it sounds like you used to be friends. What am I missing here? Surely you already know how he became one of the 5 sinners.
รู้เรื่องไหม
I'll tell you everything I know. The history of Khaenri'ah, the names and identities of the five sinners. I have never spoken openly of this before, but the truth was exactly as people say. The five sinners were each driven by their own desires, and it was by playing upon these that the abyss tempted them to their fall, tearing Khaenri'ah apart in the process.
คืออบิสมันเข้ามาล่อลวงเขาทั้งห้าเหรอ
The visionary, Vedifenir, who wished to foretell the future. The wise, Haroptatir, who sought limitless knowledge.
เขาเป็นนักวิทยากรเป็นนักปราชญ์มีสองคนที่สามเป็นทองคำ
who desired to create life. The foul, Surtologi, who pursued supreme strength.
เหมือนเราเคยเห็นมาแล้วนะเกือบทุกคนเลยนะ
And last but not least,
ผู้ราชจันทรา
Raker of Solnari. Of the five, Rerir is the only one who remains a mystery to me. He never harbored.
In other words, you're saying that his change came as a shock to you, and you have no idea what actually happened?
That's right.
ก็ดูเป็นคนที่ไม่น่ามีปัญหาอะไรแต่อยู่ดีอาจจะเพราะเขาปิดบังความจริงกับแฟนเขาแล้วอาจจะเกิดเรื่องอะไรบางอย่าง
You mentioned how the abyss tempted them, which led to their fall. But what did that look like in practice? And what other context can you give me about the events of that time? The more detail you can give me, the better.
ช่วยบอกหน่อยไหม
Strangely, now that it comes to it, I hardly know where to begin.
เรื่องเล่า
The fateful night took place during the era of the Eclipse Dynasty. One day, my elder brother, the visionary, Vedifenir, was summoned to the palace by the Vinster King, only for the king to gouge out his eyes and cast him into the dungeons.
ทำให้ตาบอดเหรอโหดร้ายมากแล้วก็เอาลงไป
When I came to hear of this, my fury knew no
โห
bounds.
ต้องโกรธมากแน่
I gathered together every ally I thought I had, and together, centuries on,
แม้ว่า
the memories of that night still haunt me like a never-ending
เข้าไปทำประตู
nightmare.
ใหญ่และแยกย้ายไปตามเป้าหมาย
We broke through the palace
หลัง
gate,
จากนั้
but
น
then
พวกเขาก็หั
I
ก
was
หลัง
betrayed.
โอ้โห
Even Vedifenir, the very person I had come
ยั
to
งร่วม
rescue,
แบ่งพลังแห่งอเบสและ
abandoned
ทิ้ง
me
ฉันไปในคือฮะ
and partook of the abyss's power.
ทั้งที่ตาบอดนะคือโอ้โห
So, it's personal after all. Then tell me, Mr. Dainsleif, what price are you willing to pay? You, of all people, must know that nothing comes for free.
I cannot say what price would be worthy of such a
ข
commission,
นาดไหนถึงจะคู่ควรกับ
but know this:
แต่ว่าเมื่อก่อน
Rerir was not
ไม่
always
ได้
a
บ้าคลั่งแบ
madman.
บนี้
Believe it or not, there was a time when he was just an ordinary
ธรรม
man
ดาคนหนึ่ง
working for the Khaenri'ah Intelligence Service. Uncovering the truth of Rerir's past is the only way to unravel this
ก่อน
mystery.
ที่คุณจะตัดสินใจฉันจะ
But
บอก
before
เรื่
you
องเกี่ยวกับ
decide if you will
สักหน่อย
accept my commission,
น่าจะช่วยให้พวกคุณ
I will
วางแผ
tell
น
you
รับมือ
more
ได้
about him. Enough, I hope, to help you plan your.
Sounds pretty good to me.
นี่เหมือนเรากำลังอยู่ข้างทางแล้วบอกมือเรียก
Feels
คน
like we
แข็ง
just
แกร่ง
flagged down a
แขนพูด
random
ราชจันทราได้เลย
passerby,
นะ
only to discover he's actually a master strategist who has a score to settle with our enemy.
หลักๆก็เพราะฉันทำความดีมาตลอดนั่นแหละ ขนาดฉันเองก็ยังมีเพื่อนคือแค่ไม่กี่คนเอง
Can I borrow your halo? It could be useful in the lighthouse.
ขนาดนั้น ขนาดนั้นเลยนะจะเอารูปไปแขวนไว้เหรอ
Hey, enough with the wisecracks. Besides,
ต้องมี
isn't
ตะ
that
เกียงอ
lamp
ยู่
of
แล้ว
yours bright enough already?
มันจะมาให้เราเอารูปเราไปส่องสว่างอะไรก่อน
Relax. It was meant to be a
ๆคุณ
compliment.
จะไม่ค่อยชอบ
If
คำ
that
ช
was
ม
a
แบบ
little
นี้
over
สิ
the
นะ
top for your liking, I'll make sure to tone it down next time.
เริ่มแปลกแล้วหนุ่มไฟฟ้าคนนี้เริ่มแปลกแล้วหรือเปล่ายังไงนะ
I'll give your proposal some
I'll give
serious
proposal
thought,
for
Mr.
the-
Dainsleif.
ค่อยมาคุยกัน
Let's
ทีหลัง
speak in private
ตาม
once the
ลำพัง
meeting
นะ
is over.
Before
ขอ
that,
รีวิวก่อนนะ
there's a few things I'd like to share.
โอ้ยปกติ MC เราไม่ค่อยจะแชร์เสียงเท่าไหร่เด้อ คุณเล่าเรื่องราวที่คุณกับเรื่องเสือพร้อมกันเดินแนวอย่างเงี้ยไปสำรวจที่กู้คืนจันทราสีลุงมาเนาะว่าเดินแนวไม่ได้ทำสิ่งเหล่านี้เพราะหน้าที่แต่เป็นช่วยเหลือด้วยตัวเองเท่านั้นคุณได้รวบรวมแก่นจันทรา3 อันครบแล้วนะครับ
Now that we've united the hearts of the 3 moons, your power should be greatly
รู้สึก
enhanced.
เลยเหรอลองมารู้สึก
But
เหรอ
it seems like
ยัง
that
ไม่ถึง
hasn't
ขั้นนั้น
happened
เลย
yet.
เหรอ
I believe it will take a little longer.
ต้องใช้เวลาอีกพอสมควร
You've done so much for me, so I want to be completely honest with you all. Even though I'm doing a lot better now, the truth is, my recovery will from the moment I was born. My power has been slowly ebbing away, and that is because Tevat has never accepted me. Even with the moons united as one, it seems my rejection cannot be undone.
ก็คือยัง
So
ถูกป
far,
ฏิเสธอยู่
I have yet to find a solution.
อาจจะอยู่กับฉัน
It may turn out to be a problem that will plague me until the day I finally leave this place behind. Even so, I will do everything in my power to help you drive out the Ray here of Solnari.
ขับไล่ผู้ล่าจันทรา
As
ให้มันเรีย
Alekina
บร้อ
put
ย
it, this is not about chasing the spoils of
เป็นการขอบ
victory.
คุณที่ลึกซึ้งมากกว่า
It's just
Kutar.
ใช่เขาเลยเป็นหน้าก็เริ่มแบบท่าทีก็
defeating the Ray here of Solnari will be no easy
เป็น
task.
เรื่องที่ยากมาก
While my strength slowly recovers, we'll
ต้อ
also
งหา
need
ข้
to
อมูลให้
gather
มาก
more
ขึ้นกว่านี้
intel.
เนาะ
Naturally. We should take all the help we can get if we hope to defeat
ก็
him.
รับมือยากอยู่
We've considered several viable plans now,
แต่
but
จะ
our
เลือก
choice
แผนไหน
hinges on the
ที่จะ
answers
ตอบ
to
ข้อ
a
สรุป
few
ของ
key
คำถามหลาย
questions.
อย่าง
Is it even
เอาแล้ว
possible
สาว
to
มา
kill
แล้ว
Rerir?
ว่าจันทราถูก
What
ฆ่าได้หรือไม่
experiences shaped the person or monster he became? And what's he really after? Given Albedo's expertise in alchemy, I think we should leave him to try and answer the first of these questions.
คุยกันยาวมากประชุมแบบยาวเลย
Understood.
As for the other two, I'm afraid we'll have to count on you
แต่ตอน
again,
นี้
Miss
เราก็ได้
Nefer.
แต่ฝากความหวังไว้กับ
Believe me
ทักษะ
when
ใน
I
ชั้น
say
ของคุณอีกค
So
รั้ง
you're placing all your hope.
ครั้งฉันสิ
We can't thank you enough for agreeing to help
ที่
us.
ไม่อยากเชื่อเลย
Honestly,
You sure have a talent for changing your tune, Miss Moonjanter. Timid like Yehoda one moment, then flinches in
เสีย
sincere
ใจแจ้งข่าวขึ้น
flattery
มา
the
ก็เหมือน
next.
เป็นไม่มีพี่โอ้โหมันจะ
Ladies,
ยังไงดีวะ
please. I must
That's it.
object to your portrayal of me.
โด
That's
นพา
all.
ดพิงอ่ะ
Feel free to keep bickering. Just pretend I'm not here.
อย่าเอาผมเข้าไปยุ่ง
I
ด้วย
almost don't want to leave this room. I'm curious to see how this plays out.
อะไรครับเนี่ยคนละเป็นหน้าเขาชอบนะเนี่ยถ้าฟังคนอื่นเขาทะเลาะกันคุยกัน
I have faith in you, Miss
โอ้
Nefer.
ไปอย่างดีนะ
Something tells me you'll stand by us until the very end.
Oh,
โอ้เชื่อใจ
and
ด้วย
what makes you so sure of that? What if I suddenly decide that my compensation is insufficient?
เออ
This isn't about the money. I can sense that you've got a deep-seated distaste for
Look at them getting along so well. Like two peas in a pod.
โอ้
And I'm the one they accuse of insincere flattery. There is
เสี
no
ยเส้นแกล้ง
justice.
ทำคนต่อไปแล้วสินะเจอกันไปกันมา
Miss Lauma, you have to understand
แต่
something.
ไม่ชอบให้ใครคาดหวัง
Unlike you,
Is that right? Well,
Let
maybe
me
the
go
fact
to
that
the
I'm
Palladium
willing to
Garden
put
and
my
check.
hopes in other people says more.
โอ้ยหวานเกินป่ะ
Anyway, we've got our plans, so let's get moving. Mr. Dainsliff, let's talk.
ว่าเรามาคุยกันห
And
น่อยสิ
Traveler, once we're finished, if
Ah,
you've
alam
nothing
mo
else
po ito.
planned,
This whole experience is teaching me a lot. For instance, I now know that when other issues come up in the future, I'll have far more luck getting Lauma to convince Miss Nefer than trying to do it myself.
เอ้าซะงั้น
Hate to say it, friend, but that's one of the funniest things.
Why? You think I've got it wrong?
Quite the opposite. But what makes it so hilarious is how
that's
long
it.
it's taking you to realize.
เก็บตัวอย่างอะไรอะ ไปข้างนอกแล้วกลับมาพร้อมกับยาฉุกเฉินเธอบอกว่าพวกคนตัวเองจะไม่บาดเจ็บแต่การปกป้องทุกคนก็เป็นอะไรขึ้นหน้าที่ของเธออยู่แล้วเราก็รอไม่ปิดปรับมาคุณจะได้เห็นเป้าหมายขึ้นหน้าอย่างเป็นระบบระเบียบ2 คนก็พาเราไปที่ความลับโอเค
Close your eyes.
กระดานคำขอเราไม่เคยดูอันนี้เลยโอ้เหมียวเหมียวเหมียวเหมียวไม่รู้อ่ะเปิดประตูโอ้เปิดอย่างนี้เลยอ๋อมาในนี้เหรอมาแล้วเข้ามาแล้ว
Thank you for waiting.
It's okay. We actually used the time to help Dainsliff get a room at the hotel.
ไปช่วยเปิดห้องโรงแรมให้เดนสเลฟ
That's very considerate of you.
ต้องดูแลหน่อย
I trust you share my curiosity about Rarier's past, and you seem fairly familiar with Mr. Dainsliff already. We spoke at some length after the meeting. He was the one who suggested I should invite you to join this operation. He feels confident that these secrets will...
Dane has a lot of faith in us, that's for sure.
Likewise. I appreciate that you got right on board without interrogating me about why I invited you. It shows that you trust me to...
That's because we know what you're capable of. We appreciate you too, Nefer. You might have been forced to help in the beginning.
That's one way to put it. Another is this, that once a decision's been made, it's all right. So here's how it is. I'm going to access Rarier's thoughts again using my confidential method. Now, I'm sure you've seen things like this before on your travels, so you're surely well aware of... The reason I've gathered you all here is to ensure my safety during the proceedings. I plan for us to enter the fragment of his consciousness. Think of this as a diving expedition into someone's brain. If I'm the diver, you are my safety equipment, tasked with keeping me alive while I'm under the surface. Once the ceremony begins, we will all be spying on privileged information. But in the interests of safety, you must remain absolutely silent at all times. Lastly, any individuals of a weaker constitution are advised not to partake in the ceremony. In it. There's a little more to it than that. I was being serious when I said you have a job to do. While the rest of us are inside Rarier's, in the event that something goes wrong, you will be our first responder. I don't anticipate any issue.
I second that. This is a dangerous operation here, and you're our whole...
So, Paimon's like... the lifeguard? Yeah, that makes sense.
Good. Please, take a seat. We'll get started momentarily.
เริ่มกันเลยครับไปครับเราจะไปสำรวจ
So, did Mr. Dainsliff tell you anything else?
He told me that he believes Rarier kept some big secrets in his life. He's not sure that they were the cause of his eventual downfall.
But surely you're not planning to go through with this. No,
if you think that, you'd be overestimating me. But I do have my own professional reasons for taking this job. You think I'd turn down the opportunity to get a first-hand glimpse into...
Well, as long as you don't let morbid curiosity get in the way of safety concerns.
You're such a killjoy.
มันก็ต้องอยากรู้ไปหมดป่ะหน่วยข่าวกรองโอ้ เรียบร้อยเซตมากรู้หรอนะใช่หรอ
All right, I'm good to go.
All set over here too.
Promise, Paimon, you'll be extra careful.
All right. Let your whole body relax.
โอ้ว้าว
We're about to begin.
เริ่มเลยครับ
Close your eyes.
ไพมอนไม่ต้องหลับนะ ถึงหลับก็อาจจะเข้าไปไม่ได้เรามาสำรวจความทรงจำกันดีกว่า
Phew.
โอ้
Could this be his office?
ห้องทำงาน เขาที่ได้เป็นห้องพัก
Pretty standard setup.
วางไว้ได้แปลก
Bookshelves, paperwork. According to Dainsleif, Rarier used to be an
ทำงานในปฏิ
intelligence
บัติการพิเศษ
operative.
บางทีห้องอาจจะมีข้อมูลซ่อน
Chances
อยู่
up
เพียบ
is
เลยก็ได้
this where you keep your secrets, Rarier?
อยากรู้จริง
Can't say I'm not looking forward to this.
ๆ ความลับของแกโอ้ใช้คำว่าแกแล้วนะตรวจสอบชั้นหนังสือ
Bookshelves full of documents. Looks like these are all
เอกสาร
files
เต็มเลย
packed
ข้อ
with
มู
the
ลเกี่ยวกับ
personal details
ข่าว
of
ภายในรายละ
individual
เอียดมากมาย
Conrad.
เต็มไป
Crimson
หมด
Moon Dynasty
จัน
preceded
ทรา
the
แดงเป็น
eclipse.
ยุคราชวงศ์ก่อน
Since
หน้าสุริยั
Rarier
น
worked
ด
as a secret agent during the
ำเร
latter,
เลิกเป็นคน
it
ของยุ
stands
ค
to
สุริ
reason
ยัน
that he
ด
was tasked with purging remnants of the old
ำ
dynasty.
เขาก็เลยรับผิดชอบกวาดล้างจันทราแดงทิ้งไปเหรอ
Yep. Lines up exactly with what Dainsleif told me.
อืม
A file tucked inside a
มี
folder.
หัวด้วยกัน
The title
เจ้า
reads
ของร้านอาหาร
Dear
เช้าที่รัก
Breakfast Shop. It's...
ราย
but at
ชื่
this
อ
stage, I have no idea who any...
มีรายชื่อใคร อุปกรณ์
Wonder what kind of encryption technique this
หนู
is.
ต้องใส่อุปกรณ์ที่พังไฟข้าง
Seems like it has to be
Oh,
inserted. Aha! It's an
เป็นแค่ที่
audio
บัน
record.
ทึก
Please,
เสียง
hear me out. I can't shake this feeling that someone's been spying on our house.
ฉันไม่ได้เป็นสัญญาแต่มันเป็นเรื่องจริง
I saw someone dressed in all black. It was a couple of days back, but that was on another street, not near my house.
There's a note in the margin. Surveillance of the Run Farther residence has
วันฟอร์
concluded.
เตอร์
We apprehended the target and filed the mission report. Could the voice in the recording belong to one of Rarier's targets?
วันที่แข่งเกตการอยู่หรอห้องทำงานดูลึกลับเนาะวิอะไรอะมีกล้อง สวยอะ
A box containing a
มี
ring
แหวนที่ฝัง
inlaid
ด้วย
with a
หิน
precious
ล้ำค่า
gem. Must be for his
เราไป
girlfriend.
ให้คู่มั่นโอลินดิสนะ ตรงนี้มีอะไร เหมือนจะเป็นประตูทางออกห้องนะ มีดอกไม้ด้วยเหรอโอเคทดสอบกระ
He
จ
looks
ก
even gloomier than last time. I wonder what's changed.
เป็นเหตุการณ์หลังจากนั้นใช่ไหมหลังจากที่โทรินดิสรู้ความจริงอะนะทดสอบกระจก ไปนั่งข้างโต๊ะทำงาน อ๋อ ต้องนั่งด้วย
Today's files are in. Time to wade through them just like usual.
พวกเขาเหมือนเดิม
Male,
อายุ
51.
51 เชฟ
Occupation,
เป็นชาว
cook.
เมืองจันทราแดง
Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant.
เป็น
Has
ผู้
maintained
ต่อราชวงศ์กวาด
neutralized.
ล้างในวันที่
This one should be archived under purged targets.
อ๋อ บันทึกคนที่ โอ้โหเขาทำเป็นเช็คลิสต์ไว้อะหมุนมุมก็อ๋อ เฮ้ยมีการหยิบมา
Female, 23.
โอ้ เราแพนเองด้วย
Occupation, office clerk. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has maintained frequent neutralized.
กวาดล้างไปแล้วอีก
Another one for purged targets. Sounds like she was that other man's
เป็นลู
daughter.
กสาวของผู้ชายคนนั้น คนไหน
Never mind.
แล้วคนนี้
Male, 40. Occupation, teacher. Confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been observed making contact with other descendants during the past year. Neutralized. Just another nobody for the archive. Come to think of it, I remember surveilling this man. A case like his never would have been considered a priority in the past.
เขาแบบไม่เคยติดต่อเลยก็คือใช้ชีวิตของเขาปกติ
Female, 16. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson Moon descendant. Has been neutralized.
ก็คือฆ่าทิ้งหมดเลยเหรอ
Filed. I have no recollection of this girl. None.
แล้วจำได้ยังไงว่าฆ่าไปแล้วอะถ้าจำไม่ได้
She doesn't seem to be anyone important.
จะมีใครสำคัญไหมอะเฮ้ยเดี๋ยวเจอคนนี้
Female, 13. Occupation, none. Orphan, neutralized.
กวาดล้างไปแล้วด้วย
Filed.
จะเก็บแล้วแล้วคนนี้ยังไม่จะเก็บป่ะ
Male, 11. Occupation, none. Orphan and confirmed Crimson, neutralized.
กวาดล้างไปแล้วเหรอเฮ้ยกี่คนเนี่ยอย่าบอกว่าต้องหมดกองอ่ะ
Male.
อายุ6 ปีเด็กมาก
It's funny, isn't it? Your job is becoming both harder and easier at the same time, depending on how you look at it.
โอ้เอาแล้ว
Sooner or later, the Crimson Moon descendants will be completely wiped out.
ยากขึ้น
But as their numbers dwindle, they become harder and harder to track down.
That's not how it is.
Fortunately, however, most of the able-bodied adults have already been taken care of. The remaining weaklings will be increasingly easy to deal with.
No!
คือแบบฆ่าไปเรื่อย
No. My job is to ensure the survival of the Eclipse Dynasty. And the only way to do that is by eliminating any and all potential threats. It's a perfectly legitimate. Every single one of my colleagues can attest to my fairness. And if my friends were aware of the facts, I know they'd back me up too. Assuming, of course, that they were aware of all the facts.
ต้องไปฆ่าพวกเขาเนี่ยโอ้
Mr. Vedavlamir, it's been quite some time since we last met.
Revier, I trust you're here because...
Forgive me. I wasn't tuning out, it's just, I noticed you didn't even tell me. Does someone in your position ever feel the need to ask questions?
It is indeed within my power to foresee certain things. Things like your...
I was just thinking. It won't be long before I'll be invited with you and Dayton to my wedding.
That isn't a lie, but nor is it a fact as such. It's a...
No fooling a prophet, is there?
Ever since that day we met for drinks, I knew it was only a matter of time before you came looking for me.
Does it feel good? Knowing how the future will unfold.
ก็รู้สึกดีนะแต่มันก็ไม่ดีในบางแง่นะ
I'm afraid the notions of good and bad fail to capture the complexity of what such a power entails.
มันต้องละทิ้งความรู้สึกจริง
ๆ You fear my silence and long to hear the words I left unspoken that day.
That's right.
You must have noticed my reluctance to broach the subject. And the reason is simple. Because the truth the burden of prophecy was never meant for your shoulders.
So who exactly do you deem worthy to hear your prophecies?
นั่นสิ
None but our exalted king.
Or rather, our king as he once was.
เป็นราชาของเราในอดีตตอนนี้พูดไปก็คงทำอะไรไม่ได้ว่างั้น
You're closer to His Majesty than I am.
You say that as though it is to my benefit. Yet precisely because of that, I dare not speak rashly. A king can turn out to be the most...
You are so wise and far-sighted, yet still you...
You make a fair point. Very well then, let me offer you some advice. And I say this not as a prophet or a visionary. For many reasons, there is very little chance of your marriage ending in happiness. If happiness is what...
เจอคำนี้ไปทำยังไงอะ
There's that same black fog again. Could this memory belong to Thelindis? Guess I better tread carefully.
ดูสิความทรงจำของ Thelindis
Wait. Hear me out. This time we finally got a clear... His name is Rayrir.
นี่ที่คราวที่แล้ว
What did... Cruel irony, isn't it?
Why are you telling me all...
Simple. I want you to kill him.
ฆ่าเขาซะ
You are the only person he would...
No, absolutely not. I would never...
So you'll just stand by and watch him slaughter us to the last. Do not forget that the blood of the Crimson Moon flows in your veins
ก็มี
too.
สายเลือดของจันทราแดงเหมือนกันเหรอ
The blood of the Crimson Moon? What does that matter now? The dynasty, you think that alone is reason enough for me to throw away everything I have?
Why wouldn't it be? You two were once a child of the Crimson Moon, just like me. Don't tell me.
As long as you promise to abandon this pipe dream of restoring your dynasty, I can try to persuade him.
Persuade the Vinster King?
Vinster King นั่นแหละ ไม่น่าจะได้ใช่ไหมอย่างนี้
Do you even know why he's so obsessed with hunting us down? Why he keeps trying to force us to hand over our secrets? Over and over the Vinster King.
เธอได้ผู้ถูกบดบังด้วยพลังจากอีกโลกหนึ่ง
His eyes
ไว้
clouded
ร้าย
by
ที่จิต
power
ใจ
from beyond this world.
เขาควรจะนั่งมาลา
Petty little man with a miser's heart.
พังทลายด้วยมือเขาไม่
And
ช้า
he
ก็เลย
dares, if you can't bring yourself to do it,
เราเถิดใน
So be
สาย
it.
แล้วก็จะมาเยือนแล้ว
just the Ray here of Solnar, that really is quite a secret you've been keeping from me, Rayrir.
ก็จริงอ่ะ
But who am I to talk?
ฉันได้ไปขอร้องแล้ว
Am I
แต่ก็
really
ไม่เคย
any
บอก
better?
อะไรของตัวเองเลย
I've kept my own past a secret this whole time too. Love should be built
เพื่อ
on
ให้ได้ความ
honesty,
สำคัญนี้มาเนาะ
but ours was born from lies.
มันเกิดจากคำโก
And
หก
yet, is it really so wrong to hide things that would only make
ถ้า
life
ปิดบังสิ่ง
harder?
ที่ไม่ให้ใครเห็นแล้วจะแซง
If we
คน
don't
คน
cover
ได้
it,
ยังไงก็จริง
Vedifilnir must have known all this. And that's
คุ
why
ณได้
he
ทำ
made
แล้ว
his
ว่าแบบนั้น
prophecy.
สุดท้ายแล้วก็ปิดบังอะไรไม่ได้เลย
In the end, but I
มัน
won't
ไม่ได้
just
อยู่
sit
แล้วความ
by
จริง
and
ก็คือ
watch
ความ
this
จริง
disaster unfold. I'll do everything in my power to protect what I cannot, no matter who I have to face.
จะปกป้องได้เหรอ จะยังไงอ่ะ
Huh? Was that Rayrir who just walked past the window? Doesn't it give you the chills that he still takes the same road to work every day? As if nothing ever happened.
Those people at the deli.
Enough already. They're clearly pretty taken by their own disguises, so just smile and play along. Pull the rug from under beasts like that, and you'll risk having your throat torn out. Deli. They're talking about those people from the opposition.
Oh.
Right. I'd almost forgotten they used to run a deli. People of no consequence always vanish so easily. And no one even remembers them.
มองตามมาอีกแล้ว
But surely you can see he's not the man he pretends to be. So many have died already. And they say that the king's madness... We're not going to survive this, are we?
เราคงอยู่ไม่ได้ใช่ไหมแต่ทำไม
Why
แค่
does
เรา
it
เกิด
have
มา
to
ในครั้ง
be
ที่ผิด
this
ก็หมาย
way?
ว่าเราสมควรที่จะถู
Do
กฆ่า
we
แล้ว
really... Thelindis! Are you even listening?
แต่สองคนนี้ตามไม่ได้เป็นแบบนั้น
Sorry,
แสดงว่า
Freether.
สายผสม
My mind was off wandering. I heard you, though. Your talk, he's just following the king's orders. He's a secret agent, and it's his job to hunt down rebels and dissidents.
By the time you first met him, he'd already taken lives. Maybe he was using you from the very beginning.
แต่เขาไม่ได้มายุ่งอะไรปะ
No. Rerir has no idea I have anything to do with the Crimson Moon. My family are only distant relatives of the main lineage, and besides, truth be told, apart from my teacher, pretty much no one knows I have any connection to any of it.
But as Orlog said, who could possibly talk sense into that raving lunatic of a king? No one.
ไม่เคยมีไม่มีใคร
I'll
จะ
work
ยับยั้ง
something out. Trust me, I'm with you all.
ก่อนอื่น
But for now, you need to keep yourselves hidden. Don't forget that Rerir is an Eclipse operative. You need to be extra careful when he's around. And when I am for now, don't come looking for me. And if anything happens to me,
If even you can't escape this, what hope do the rest of us have? But after all this time together, surely he wouldn't lay a hand on you.
I won't speak in his defense. Nor can I give you a clear answer to that question. Here, hold on to this. If an opportunity to...
You call that change? But what...
I've got a job, and there's still money coming in. But you can't go anywhere right now. Please think about yourself for once.
โอ้ว้าวไปยังห้องฝึกซ้อมห้องฝึกซ้อมไหนทะลุได้เหรอโอ้มีทะลุ
Another day, another round of assassination
ฝึก
training.
รอบสังหาร
Training ground is just beyond this hidden
ผ่านทาง
passageway.
เวลาเวไป
When you kill a person, doesn't it bother you when you end up covered in their blood?
โอ้โห
Why would it? Aren't we all just walking blood bags?
สะอิดสะเอียน
But not everyone is accustomed to hunting down others like prey. You know hunters are so
แกงกันเองได้
loyal.
ง่าย
You seem to have forgotten that
ๆโอ้ใครจะไปฆ่ากันได้ง่ายๆมันไม่ใช่
one another.
Leave me alone.
แล้วจะตอบว่า
Make sure you have a firm grip on the handle. Then choose your angle well. Keep your movements light and brisk. And the prey won't sense a thing. I work clean. No traces. That won't happen.
ดูซ้อมต่อไปซ้อมต่อไป
The ones have always been guilty, and I've carried out my work flawlessly.
It all adds up.
หรือว่า
Was it because she didn't trust you? Or something else?
Enough!
เฮ้ย เฮ้ย มีสองมองดังสองอันเหรอเฮ้ยติด
The Lindis, do you still remember Orlog?
Orlog.
The boy who was pretending to sell flowers.
Yes, we did. What about him?
He was arrested.
น่าจะตายไปแล้ว
I
just don't get it. After everything he's done, why do you still stand by him? Or does it mean nothing to you that people keep dying?
No,
มัน
that's
พูดยาก
not.
เนาะ
Just hear me out.
I need to go now, Thelindis. They're looking for us. If you ever need a place to hide.
โอ้มันพูดยากอะ มันพูดยากไม่รู้จะทำยัง
Author
ไง
Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research object was subjected to interference for a total of 47 hours for experiment. All subjects of observation that were sent inside have now... No progress whatsoever.
หรือว่าเธอเองก็
What now? Things are getting worse by the day. I have to find a way or we'll all be in danger, but...
แต่ว่าฉัน
If all this research comes to nothing, what then? Sooner or later it'll be mine, but could he really bring himself to kill me? No. Surely he wouldn't have the heart.
ถ้าเลือกได้เขาก็ไม่อยากฆ่าหรอกอุ้ยโอ้
Why won't you just let us go? We don't even know each other. All we want is to live ordinary, peaceful lives.
You want to live.
ปล่อยพวกเราไปไม่ได้เหรอไม่ได้มันเป็นคำสั่ง
Yes. I just want to go on living. Is that really such an unforgivable crime?
You want to go on living. I want to keep living too. To keep living forever. That's why I have no choice but to continue on the path I'm on.
ไม่งั้นจะ
If only some savior would suddenly swoop down and change the way the world is.
มาช่วยปลดปล่อยเราแล้ว
Too bad that's not going to happen. Imagine that. If there really were such a person, you and I wouldn't be standing here like this, would we?
ใครจะมาปลดปล่อยต้องหาคนมาปลดปล่อย
Today's files are in. Time to wade through them just like usual. No, I don't get tired of it. It's my job. And not only am I lucky to have it, I'm good at it too.
อย่าบอกนะว่าหน่วยข่าวกรองบอกว่าต้องฆ่าโทเรนดิสหรอ Oh my god เอาแล้ว
No! No! Why? But you bear no mark of the Crimson Moon. How could you possibly have anything to do with them? A diluted bloodline. Carefully concealed. What a fool I've been. Numbing myself with talk of justice. Even imagining my friends... Erminsul. Finster King! How far are you going to take this? From the direct bloodline to secondary option. Today it's the descendants of the Crimson Moon. Who will it be tomorrow? Will you not rest until everyone down here is dead? No. This cannot go on. This is where it ends.
แล้วเขาจะทำยังไงอ่ะเขาจะต่อต้านราชาหรอเขาจะต่อต้านราชาหรอเขาจะเกิดอะไรขึ้นอ่ะ
You're really letting me go?
I am. As long as you can guarantee that no one...
Don't worry, I'll be extra careful. No one will know it, but... If you let me go, you won't be able to...
Good point. In that case,
No, please. I just want to see the outside world.
go on living.
Yes. I know you're a man of your word.
If I let you leave, what will become of me? Just kidding. But remember, don't let anyone know you were caught. We'll be...
Even shadows in the dark must live by a code. But you can't save everyone.
ก็คงช่วยเหลือคนไม่ได้
You've been whispering in my ear for days now, Vedafilnir. What are you trying to do? Break me down?
อะไรมาบ่นข้างหู
I only say this because you long for an answer to your problem.
ไปซะไม่ก็เสร็จทุกอย่างไปเลย
Or you risk losing everything.
I will not abandon
ไม่มัน
Thalindis.
ทอดทิ้งโทลินดิส
Then you'll need a little more vigilance and a lot
เปิด
more
ตา
power.
เมื่อไหร่โลกใบนี้จะเป็
The
นเรื่อง
world
กับ
is
ฉัน
changing, Warrior. Keep your eyes peeled for your moment of opportunity.
That voice used to be so unclear. But now I know exactly whose it is.
เฮ้ย
It's
จริงเหรอ
He won't tell me how to actually resolve any of this, but he keeps trying to manipulate me like a puppet.
โอ้ยเหรอ
What's his game here?
เวทมาอยู่ในหัวเหรอ
Tell me then. What will this moment of And no answer. He's like a ghost.
So, the Eclipse dynasty was purging, well, massacring the descendants of the Crimson Moon. The king's obsession with abyssal power left the future of Conria hanging in the balance. No wonder every aspect of Rarir's life was so... And it looks like this Thalindis, Rarir's would-be fiancé, herself belonged to a sub-branch of the... It almost defies belief that a couple like them could hide the truth from each other for so long. If the Vinster King hadn't... And why does Vedderfinir, Danesliv's older brother, keep talking in Rarir's head?
ก็เหมือนที่ซ่อนความลับไว้ในหัวไม่น้อย
This
เลย
guy
นะ
kept more secrets than I ever
ถ้าเขาเป็น
imagined.
นักพยากรณ์เขาก็คงต้องรู้เยอะ
The human mind is like a vast desert of shifting sands. When you follow the flow of someone's memories, you only ever see the parts they're willing to let surface. Time for something a bit more creative. We've been inside Rarir's mind this whole time, building up a... There's already enough clues on the board to start reading between the lines and mapping out. Now, we can finally begin to put the pieces together. Sure, it'll only be a reconstruction, part simulation, part reasoning. But it's usually... Once we've built up a cognitive profile, we just need to cross-check the logic behind his actions. And then we'll be able to take a sneak peek at whatever it is that Rarir has really been hiding.
โอ้โห เธอเป็นใครทำไมมีพลังขนาดนี้ล่ะ โอ้ นี่ไงก็ได้มากรุกเป็นใครอ่ะ
Rarir, are you there?
นี่คือเดนเหรอหน่วยก็จะใช้ค่าดำเนินการหลังจากที่ใช้ค่าดำเนินการจะกลับไปยังจุดบันทึกก่อนหน้า2 1อ๋อเรื่องนี้เล่นไงเนี่ยอยู่นี้อ๋อ
Hey, Rarir! Come out, it's urgent.
ให้เรามีส่วนร่วมเนาะ
Dane? What's wrong?
Quick, come with me. I'll explain everything once we've met up with the others.
Okay.
All right then, but make it quick.
I've never seen Dane so worked up before. Whenever this...
ว้าวอุ้ยสวยอะแต่มันแบบเปลี่ยนมุมได้ไหมทำให้จังหวะเป็นโดยไม่เสียหมุนได้ไหมอ่ะหมุนได้ไหมอ่ะอุ๊ยไม่พอเอาใหม่เพื่อโอเคอุ๊ยนั่นใครไรเตอร์หรือเปล่าโก
Well, this is a nice change, meeting you all at this hour. When men and women of ambition can speak face to face in broad daylight, I say that's a big step forward for our dear.
Don't be ridiculous. We do not fear the day. Why would we seek refuge in the night?
You might ask your blade that same question. The word on the street is that Sertologi only strikes when he has an unfair advantage. But that is patently false.
If this is your way of offering me replacement limbs, believe me.
Oh, we can certainly discuss that. With bioalchemy, anything is possible.
ผู้หญิงที่บ้าคลั่งจริง
Raptatir, what brings you here?
คนนี้เรายังไม่เคยเจอปะ
Why, Dainsliff, of course. He invited me. Please, cast aside your apprehensions, Miss Rhindaughter. Whatever the rumors may say, I am but a humble servant of the king, and I...
Well, the Universitas Magistrorum won't stop fawning over you. So at least some of the rumors must be true. You're clearly doing well for yourself. You're president of the Universitas Magistrorum, the chief royal mage known as the Wise by royal appointment, and by far the most favored among the 4 pillars of Conria.
เป็นคนที่ให้ความโปรดปรานมากที่สุดนำดาวเสาหลักทั้ง4ของอาณาจักรด้วยเขาเป็นนักปราชญ์
Vice President Veet doesn't even try to hide his
คุณ
envy
ดวง
when
ตา
he sees you.
ของเขาก็เต็มไปด้วยความอิจฉา
My success is the product of hard work and good luck. It's as simple as that. Were the king not such an extremist, I hardly think I would have received. Of course, no job is without its gripes. Serving it, and as for Efterveet, in missing out on the presidency, he's dodged a mountain of stress. Like everything else in life, it comes with pros.
You're all here. I apologize for the short note.
You must be Rarir.
Oh.
Mr. Sertologi. Yes, I handled your case file during your sentencing. Nothing personal, of course. I'm pleasantly surprised that you remember me.
You're clearly a person of substance if you've been invited here. But Dainsliff, you better have a very good reason for convening this little gathering.
It's my brother, Vedafinir. After he spoke at the court this morning, the king was so infuriated by his words that he had him blinded in both eyes and thrown in prison.
Vedafinir in prison? Strange. I thought the king trusted him and Horoptatir more than anyone else in the world.
นั่นสิ
Does this mean the king's circle of trust just got even smaller?
It has nothing to do with trust. It's about what the king wants, which is as clear as day to anyone paying attention. I simply appease him, because it's in the best interests of the Universitas Magistrorum.
And also because you're slimy. Vetafulnir, perhaps less so, but still, a visionless visionary? It rather inclines me to think that qualifications are not what get you ahead in Conria.
Do you honestly think this is an important discussion to be having right now?
Dane, what are you planning to do?
Rescue Vetafulnir, I assume.
Correct. It will mean storming the palace by force. Tonight.
That's far too dangerous. And don't forget, Dainsleif, you're captain of the Royal Guard. You swore an oath.
You've been planning this for a while.
I have no desire to commit treason. But whatever critique the king may have of Vetafulnir, disfiguring your most loyal subject, my blade will force the king to see the error of his ways.
So, Vetafulnir's prophecy enraged the king. I'm sure it wasn't what he wanted to hear, but if he won't take counsel even from the visionary, that is deeply troubling news. The extent of His Majesty's madness is now all too clear. The question is, how does a man like me get out of this situation unscathed? You have noble ambitions, Dane, but I'm afraid they don't do much for a guy like me. I'm not interested in saving the world. All I want is a letter of pardon.
A letter of pardon? For whom? Thelindis? The chances of the Vinster King issuing a pardon for anyone connected to the Crimson Moon seem vanishingly slim. This black fog over the board must have some connection to Thelindis. But why is it taking this form? Does it have something to do with Rarir's past? Another mystery I'll need to unravel.
โอเคเราจะไปตรวจสอบใช่ไหมอ๋อถ้าโดนนั้นจะลบ1เหรอเพื่อเอาชนะตัวหมาของไฟต้องให้ตัวหมาแล้วจะเปลี่ยนเตรียมว่าตัวหมาของไฟรับไปให้ทุกอย่างมากกว่าค่าที่ต้องใช้ในการเอาชนะตัวหมาของตัวเท่านั้นโหเราไม่สู้ได้ไหมล่ะโอ้ไม่ได้ต้องสู้ว่ะไม่พอต้องสู้โอเคแล้วยังไงนะไม่พอหรือว่าต้องเอานั้นมาสู้ก่อนไม่ได้สิยังไงนะเฮ้ยเปิดผิดเฮ้ยทำไมอ่ะเฮ้ยไม่ถนัดอ่ะโอเค
Author Thelindis. Over the course of this week, the research dating back to the Crimson Moon Dynasty has established 2 points regarding moon marrow. Firstly, its origins have some. However, there are a number of hurdles to overcome before we can answer the question of where it leads to. To start with, opening the gateway, an enormous amount of power is then required to keep the gate open. Currently, the total power output of our. To make matters worse, I am now the only staff member remaining in the Moon Marrow lab. The Universitas Magistrorum recently decided to move most of its personnel, and this is not a wise move. I have always maintained that placing all our hopes in a single source of power is risky. I apologize if this comes across as disrespectful. But as a Moon Marrow if we really made it there one day, what would we find? And how would we go about taming the unknown?
วิจัยเรื่องจันทราแดงโอ้ยโอ้โหต้องเดินเส้นทางไหนเนี่ยเหมือนได้2 เส้นนะ4เหรอเดิน1 2 3ไม่พอปะพอปะวะ2เวลานี้เขาไปถึงไหนอ่ะโอเค3 4 2ป้าป้าไม่พอไม่พอเอาใหม่โอ้ยกดผิดนี่ในจอยากจังแล้วถ้าเป็นใน iPad มันจะเล่นยังไงอันนี้แค่กดปะแล้วอันไหนอ่ะก็ต้องเอาที่น้องสุดปะ1โอเค
This is for you. I heard you're gonna leave the city with
Thelindis.
I've heard nothing. Rerir got back very late last Friday, and he was acting a little. You never saw him, and I don't know what he did. And this conversation never happened.
What if he finds out that you pried into his secret?
Don't be silly. I don't know what secrets he does or doesn't have. All I know.
Are you scared of him?
I don't know. The Rerir I know doesn't match the person you all describe. Logically, I should be scared of him. And yet, but enough about that. You should get going, and be careful with the package I gave you.
What's in it?
A piece of the moon. All you need to know is that as long as you keep it safe, then in the future...
A red moon? You mean...
That's right. Our moon. Promise me you'll look after it.
I promise, Thelindis.
The Crimson Moon bloodline will never die out. Its light, the color of blood, will become like a fire that no matter how long it takes.
อ๋อแล้วก็ได้สืบทอดมาเรื่อยๆอ๋อจนมาถึงอเล็กติโนของเราโอ้โหต้องสู้5-6เลยเหรอ my god คนไปทางไหนดีอะลูกถ้าเอาไว้ก็ทางนี้แหละเอาหมดก็สี่ไม่ใช่หรอไม่ได้หรือต้องอ้อมทางโน้นเหรอเฮ้ยไม่ได้นะไม่ได้1 2 3 4 5ทำหลอกเลย1 2 3 4
Hurry, everyone, and stick to the plan.
ใช้หมากรุกมาเล่าเรื่องนะ
Is this treason? You know what happens to those who betray the throne. Please, don't do this.
It is the king himself who has betrayed the throne. He had.
If you have any love left for justice in your heart, you should join me.
It's showtime. Dane and his group will handle the troops in the palace. Then Hraptatir and Rhindaughter will disarm the security measures. My job is to enter the prison and rescue Vedifalnir. Stay safe. Wish me luck.
Look after my brother. Draw your blade. It is time for justice.
จะสู้เหรอไปที่คุกใต้ดินป่ะแล้วไงอ่ะขึ้นไปยังไงอ่ะเฮ้ยแล้วว่าไงอ่ะแล้วไงต่อโอ้ไม่พอไม่พอต้องไปอันนู้นเอามาใหม่หรือว่าต้องมาอันนี้วะไม่ได้ ได้เหมือนเดิมต้องแปะอันโน้นให้ได้อันหก2 3 ป้า1 2 3 4เฮ้ยยังไงวะนี่อันนี้แล้วก็มานี้ทุบโอเคไม่ได้ไปอัน6แล้วก็อันนี้แล้วก็มาต่อเฮ้ย1 2 3 4โอเค
This place is filthy. Found you. Hello. Surprised? Oh, wait.
I certainly felt some surprise in the moment when I was blinded. Surprise at the king's sheer ignorance. Surprise at just...
I'm curious. What did you
It wasn't a prophecy. It was a word of warning. The king has forsaken all reason in pursuit of his obsessions. I simply told him that if he continues on this path...
But he didn't listen. Worse still, he stabbed you in both eyes and locked you. Dane asked for my help. The court is in complete chaos now, but I'm sure...
Everything is transpiring as I foresaw. Yet I am powerless to change it. I do wonder whether giving a man the power to see the future is nothing more for him.
Forgive my curtness, Vedafulnir, but the king did not suddenly turn on you today. You can't have wisdom beyond the reach of your fellow man without attracting his fear and suspicion. There are things the king does not want to see. So, he doesn't want you having visions of them.
He wasn't entirely wrong. I did indeed lose my power to see the future.
Until what?
Just now.
Well, tonight could go a lot of different ways. 5 of us banded together to storm the palace, also we could rescue you.
I sense hatred in you, but also hope. A desperate... But this is not the end. It is the beginning of a new chapter. There are many men of honor and courage in this world, Rerir. But you are not one of them. Is that a dagger? Interesting. Why not the polearm?
With your abilities, I don't doubt that you were able to recover some of your sight. But I also doubt that you want to...
Of course not. We're on this...
We could be. But I need you to be on...
You mean your future?
Yes. And I know there are bigger things at stake here. A dynasty, a nation, maybe the... I can't abandon the one I love to save myself. I just can't do it. But you see a broader picture of the future than I. You see the solution.
In matters of fate, answers are either right or wrong. What will be, and that is the cruelest thing about fate. It is
That can't... I know it's your voice that I keep hearing in my head, urging me to see how the world... You show me disaster, but you won't show me how to avoid it? What?
My voice? In your head? So, you hear it too. The voice that steals your mind, gains your trust, and drives you crazy. It turns out that we are not so different, you and I.
Vedafulnir just broke into the strangest smile I've ever seen in my life. As if he'd...
Very well then. My advice to you is as follows. You must, for as long as you live, your story with Thelindis shall not come to an end. It is up to you whether you believe my words. Regardless,
I will hold you to your word.
Thank you for setting me free. In return...
Just then, a strange wave of energy rippled through the city. We had no idea.
If I were you,
I would head to the Universitas
The Universitas?
I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again very...
Whatever Vedifalnir said, I didn't catch it. I didn't even help him out of the prison. There was no time to lose.
แค่เปิดประตูแล้วเขาก็ออกไปโอ้อาบิสก็เริ่มเหรอโอ้ my god เฮ้ยได้กล่องทองแล้ว
Monsters? Is this my daughter's doing? The Universitas Magistrorum. Out of my way! The Universitas. That reminds me of a rumor I once heard. Allegedly, the king installed secret mechanisms in the palace and around the city. But if they were ever going to activate, it would
Help! Help!
Hold on! Don't let them anywhere near you!
Save me! I can't!
That sounded like an explosion. So, the rumor is true? What other means does the king have at his disposal? And given it's a major center of abyss research, anyone over at the Universitas...
มีเนเฟอร์ด้วยกดเนเฟอร์ยากอ่ะเอามีร่อง
Observe. Be silent. Night falls. Observe.
Our bond is strong. Go claw. Animal test 60.
Close your eyes. Be silent. Night falls. Close your eyes. To dust.
Out of my way. Stand with me. You on there. Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Swirl. Mark 2.
Be silent. Night falls.
Dissipate.
เนเฟอร์โดนด้วย
Monsters at the Universitas Magistrorum? Oh no! It's no use. The table won't hold out much longer. Of course. All the lab equipment was upgraded after the inspection last... I'm done for. Is anyone... Ah!
ไม่มีคนอื่นอยู่เลยเหรอ
Please stay back! Please!
ไม่มีคนอื่นอยู่เลยเหรออ่ะเงียบไปแล้ว
What's that?
Rear. So the rumors about your work are true.
What? No! Listen, something happened at the palace tonight. We have to leave.
You don't need to lie to me anymore.
What do you mean?
I know why you're worried, and I will respect the decision you've made. But it's okay, because I found a solution. I know how to end all this. You can have it back. The normal life you so desire. But until then, I'm afraid our wedding will have to wait.
This... No, don't do it! Cylinders! Cylinders!
I told you, Reria. Let her go. You will find someone better.
No! No, I won't do it! I have to save her!
By what means exactly? A lonely heart. You lack the power and the strength of will.
Do you know a way? Tell me!
Come to the palace.
มาเข้าร่วมกันโอ้โห
Thank goodness we...
Step forth and take your share.
มันก็เลยรับพลังของอเบสเข้าไปเลย
You made it.
Not you too.
Hatred, greed, despair, desire. We all have
โอ้ก็เลยรับพลังของอเบสเข้าไปนี่คือเดนใช่ไหมข้างล่าง
Rear.
Cylinders.
Were you daydreaming?
เป็นภาพอะไรภาพความฝัน
You still remember, Rear? That question you asked me a couple of weeks ago?
หรือเป็นความทรงจ
You mean the proposal?
Yeah. I'm wondering, where do you think would be a good place to discuss it? Maybe in the garden? Or were you thinking a fancy restaurant?
อ๋อ
It's your choice.
เฮ้ย ความย้อนให้ดูนะเนี่ยบีชนี่นะหวานจริงก็เลยกลายเป็นของขาวตาแดง
I will find you. And then... you can give me your answer.
แล้วเธออยู่ที่ไหนเราไปอยู่ที่ไหนจะเจอได้ยังไงอ่ะ
So that's how the Raker of Solnari... A monster created by circumstances. Viewing other people's thoughts for too long can get uncomfortable. In a nutshell, the story of Conria is what happens when the truth falls by the wayside. Everyone tells little white lies, and before... Time to get back. His past is filled with sorrow, but the tale of any fallen civilization...
จริงให้เนเฟอร์ดูประวัติทั้งหมดได้ไหมน่าสนใจมากเลยนะหรือว่าเนเฟอร์จะเป็นคีย์เวิร์ดที่จะให้เห็นแบบอดีต
Everyone, I'm back.
fine, boss.
Yes, I'm fine. You will have seen the events of Rerir's life through my thoughts. It's now clear that he is just a regular nobody, driven by...
I mostly agree. There's only so much we can know about him from... However, I would not consider Rerir to be a nobody. He was deeply involved in the events of that era.
Sounds to me like you're speaking in riddles again.
That's not what I meant. Although I do hope you choose to remain a part of the plan.
Then try to remember that I respond better to the carrot than the stick. Now, as for you, Missy, you were excellent. You stuck to the rules of the ceremony.
Cool. So, can you fill me in on the deets now?
Patience. You'll hear the whole story, don't you worry. But let's meet up with the others first. It will... Yehoda?
Yes, boss.
That's more like it. For a moment there, I was worried you'd forgotten about the first clause of your employment.
Forgive my curiosity, but what does the...
It says I gotta do the annoying stuff that boss is too lazy to do for herself. Like opening the door, pouring the tea, yada yada.
Is that right?
If something is in the contract, it's because she willingly agreed to it. Rest assured that the curatorium abides by the very strictest of labor policies. In any case, I've hardly shied away from my share of the work today. Hope I don't catch flints and vark. There's nothing I dislike more than other people enjoying.
ได้เห็นดื่มชาหรือเปล่า
Oh no.
อะไร อะไรเกิดอะไรขึ้น
Sorry to disturb you, but we seem to have run into some trouble.
Evidently so. Don't worry, I'm not about to leave you to fend for yourselves. I'm not that kind of boss. And it would go against the curatorium's labor policy.
I'm sorry. What did you hear me say? I wasn't talking about labor policy.
Wait. How long have I been standing here?
Not long. You just appeared by the door a moment ago.
Boss, what's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost.
We've been tricked. We never left at all. Somehow I hallucinated that whole scene back inside the office.
Hallucinated? But how?
How indeed. This place should heed my will alone. All thoughts and actions that occur in here are just a result of...
So you control everything in here?
More or less. But yes, it's a special...
Has anything like this ever happened?
Only once. It was the first time I used the chess set.
Is there any similarity between what happened then and what's happening now?
I suppose my thoughts are a little turbulent, which was also the case my first...
Is there anything I can do?
The first clause of your contract clearly states that I only need your help.
Meaning you're not feeling lazy?
Meaning this is not something Yehoda can help with. The chess set is...
Boss, it's fine. Really.
Oh, listen to you.
What? Really?
Yes, really. Where would I ever find another employee as obedient and servile as you?
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I was thinking of fetching some water. I suggest everyone finds something, even though all this chess malarkey doesn't exist in a physical sense. Mentally speaking, you don't want to dismiss mental fatigue. Just because it isn't physical doesn't mean it's any less serious. But anyway, I got...
Don't I have the best
If we can find a suitable time, I'd love to borrow Yehoda for a day.
Oh, Lauma. Time to rally, everyone. Follow me. As we continue our journey, the same rules will apply. That means stay focused and no talking, no matter... You have my word that I will get us all out of here.
เฮ้ยอยู่ที่ไหนก่อน
เ
อยู่เหรออยู่ที่ไหนเนี่ยซูไม่รู้มีน้องแมว
This place looks familiar. That's not a good sign.
ทำไมถึงย้อน
There's someone up ahead.
I wasn't expecting visitors at this hour. Wait.
Oh. It's...
There you are. Sinue's been looking for you all day. I think he has some news for you.
Oh, yeah? What were you doing just now, Uncle Retinue? Hiding away some more loose change?
What do you mean loose change? Oh, come on, I'm too old for this.
อดีตของโอ้อยู่ที่เมืองนี้เหรออยู่แล้วว่าเดี๋ยวไปหาอะไรกินก่อนแล้วค่อยกลับมาดีไหม
Hey, kid. Mind telling me what Sinuhe's been up to recently?
Get in his good books.
I've written a new song.
A new song.
Well, there's plenty of time and I'm not going anywhere. See that pile of stones? I'll be sitting there warming up my vocal cords.
Pile of stones. Got it. Hi, Dad. Uncle Retinue said you were looking for me.
Ah, there's my little princess. If you'd gotten back just a little sooner, you could have shared the spoils of war with me.
Spoils of war? Who were you fighting against, Dad?
It was just I was talking about our war against thirst. I went out to fix our water supply problem, and now I'm back.
We have a well again.
That's right. I found a new one and brought back...
If it wasn't for these blasted sandstorms...
As the chief of our tribe, I'm supposed to be leading us out of hardship and You know how prosperous our ancestors were. I've told you all the stories, but things are looking up. I started working with some folks from the academia a few months back.
So you're the academia's...
Special ambassador, they call it. Think of it, it's nothing bad, okay? We've been isolated here in the desert for too long.
So, do you get anything good out of being a special ambassador?
Of course. My luck's improving all the time. One day.
That's our well, and you know it. You stole from us. Well, you've gone from cheap.
Did you really think you could take our water without permission and get away with it? You're either brave, stupid, or both.
And that special ambassador act? Yeah, nice try. We spoke to the academia. They said you're a liar and a cheat.
I heard Yehuda gasp, but I don't blame her. Most people are terrified by the sight of blood. Corpses strewn across the ground. The wounds are clearly from scimitars and daggers. There's a handwritten note on the ground.
Halil, this is Sinue, chief of the Shimti tribe. Surely you remember me. This is my second time writing to you. I assume my last letter must have gotten lost in the mail, as I didn't receive a reply. I'm writing to you because I need some help. That sandstorm the other day completely blocked up our well. forcing me to look for another water source in Eab and Unut territory. Praise the gods. The well of the Eab tribe was intact. It was my last resort. I drew what water I could and left, but not without being... You told me to write to you if I ever needed help. You said you'd be my... I urgently need you to formally recognize my title of Special Ambassador and send some of your people to assist me for a few days. This is an emergency. Please send help as soon...
Looks like this letter never got sent. The writer died a grisly death, and the letter was trampled into the ground. It's badly defaced. Some parts... What a ridiculous lie the surviving Shimti tell. Their whole village was butchered.
Ah, officer. Welcome. Welcome to our humble village.
I thought you would at least have the courtesy to provide some
This is the finest wine Aru village has to offer. I promise.
The Academia has agreed to reserve a single space for a candidate from your village. But I remain skeptical of this entire endeavor. I highly doubt anyone in this desert possesses serious academic potential.
Please, have faith. If not in us, then in our God. The child we found shows great promise. I beg you.
I don't recognize her.
She showed up here a few days ago, and we took her in. She's a really bright kid. Please help.
So, where are you from?
Nowhere special. Just a sand dune.
What about the rest of your family?
Just the one. Correct.
So, no brothers, no sister?
Any who have slept on a bed of sand, I call my brothers and my sisters. Apart from that...
All right. Get over here. Sign your name on the form.
ไนเฟอร์ก็เลยได้เข้าไปในสถาบันเหรอ
Never? You're rather fair-skinned for a desert dweller.
เราคงจะต้องไปพักทานอาหารกลางวันหน่อย บ่ายโมงแล้ว จะเอาไว้คลิปเดียวกันก็จะต้องหรือว่าจะเอาไว้คนละคลิป อาจจะต้องไว้คนละคลิป เดี๋ยวขอตัดตรงนี้ก่อนแล้วกันเนาะแล้วก็กลับมาใหม่อีกทีหลังทานข้าวเสร็จนะข้าวจะอีกนานแค่นี้ก่อนนะครับพาร์ทนี้นะ